You know the most famous quote.
Do you know what the most famous quote of the entire Civil War is? The most profound, in-depth piece of knowledge that anyone during the Civil War era ever imparted?
Was those people.
And boy, was he right.
Did you see that man? He went right off into the woods.
There is a bona fide Amish drive-by.
And I just don't know why those Amish and those Mennonites just can't get along. Those drive-bys, they're gonna be the death of them all.
But as I was saying, now that I'm out of the wind, okay, so that I wasn't sitting at my desk drinking coffee,
Sitting on stupid book.
and smoking,
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
and that's how I quit smoking. Then I'd take a leisurely stroll home and eat a gallon of ice cream and have 16 tacos. And
Yummy.
Cody Zoni,
it was nice chatting with you today, bud, while I was eating my sandwich in Pitzer's Woods. And they have a half a dozen fire pits ready for your encampment coming up on Labor Day weekend. And Melanie, my sweet, I have thought long and hard about your offer, and I've decided that one time and one time only, I will let you
Squirt honey all over my mostly naked body and lick it off to your heart's desire.
and Sue Golden, my friend, down in Kernstown. I've been hiking this battlefield all day, and the only thing on my mind is that gigantic, juicy, cheesy, fatty burger that you posted on Facebook this morning. I'd really like to be eating that hamburger right now. Do
Yummy.
me a favor and go there to that burger joint and eat a burger for me, darling. And all of you guys, if you graced my day with your interaction or your presence, and more specifically and importantly, a kind word or a good laugh, thank you. Hope to hear from you soon.
Don't you be eyeballing me, fucko.
Huge ass Jackman. You liked that, didn't you? That's what you do to malignant, insolent people on a Civil War battlefield.
fucko.
Howdy, Samuel. And Samuel and his story is a tale that I think that you will really enjoy. It turned into a 15-year journey of research to find out what happened to my cousin Samuel from Charleston, South Carolina. I had 24 relatives down this lane on July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 1863. 24 relatives down this lane who likely did not know each other at all. And I will share that with you in another video. But, my friends, I have
Miles to go before I sleep.
oh my God, look. There it is. Like an oasis in the desert of the deaf.
A miracle here.
I'm gonna have so much fun with them. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna film the whole thing, and all I'm gonna say is, what?
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 I'm sorry, I can't hear you. That's why I'm here.
I had a girlfriend once who lived in the pierogi capital of the United States, and all the signage in her town was in Polish, and all the people in her town spoke Polish or Ukrainian or Slovakian. And one day she walked up to an acquaintance on the street and she said,
"Hey, Polak, what's up?"
she had a conversation with the guy in Polish, and this is South Chicago, by the way. And after we left to walk down the street, I said, "Did you call that guy a Polak?" And she said, "Well, yeah."
I can call him a Polak because I'm a Polak, but you can't call him a Polak because you're not a Polak.
So me, I can go in a miracle ear and I can make fun of deaf people
Because I'm a deaf person.
legally, in case you didn't know. It's always nice when people, places where I walk, they slow down and they look at me and they get a big smile on their face and they shoot me that nice beaming smile. Sometimes it really makes my day, even though it's a little creepy. It's always nice when some stranger pulls over and asks me,
Sir, would you like a ride? I can see that you're having a little trouble walking there with your walking stick.
and I said, "My goodness, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I'm Virgil Starkweather."
Do you have any bubble gum? My goodness, young man, would you like a ride? You certainly are out here in the middle of nowhere and walking quite a distance.
They asked. I said, no. That's fine. I'm walking because, you see, we all walk here in Gettysburg. It's the law.
The law of the West.
All these cars you see, those are the tourists. Nobody drives a car in Gettysburg. All of us walk. When people pull over and they see poor Daryl walking along the side of the road out here on this battlefield where Geronimo fought off the Redcoats in the Battle of Waterloo, and they smile and they wave and they sometimes pull over and they say,
Excuse me, Sonny. Would you like a ride into town?
it just gives me a boner. Not a sexy boner. It gives me a boner in my heart. An affection erection. Come out, Grendel. Grendel! I know you're in there.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day
Pardon me.
for a neighbor.
Sorry.
Would you
Do you mind if I film you?
Could you be mine?
Thank you for doing that. It bothers me. So, can I ask you a question? What are you guys going to do about all these birds shitting all over the monuments?
Nothing you can do.
I know. But thank you so much for doing that. I don't think enough people see you guys in action. And I started working park service maintenance back in 1987.
Oh yeah?
Do you ever just, you know, when you're doing living history, you're all dressed out in your uniform, you're talking to tourists, and you just let one go ahead and boil on over right out of your drawer. You just sit there and keep talking and pretend like nothing even happened. And then you slip in one odd word in the middle of a sentence.
Cannonballs.
And Now when the crowds disperse off into the evening to go downtown and get their share of overpriced fudge and overpriced souvenirs, you reassure all of your non-pagan friends that the gods do indeed love your stench. And there he is, standing tall and proud atop his mount, General John Reynolds, whose most famous quote of this battle was, "Gettysburg, my God, what a pain in the neck." And here we are in one of the most famous historical sites on the entire Gettysburg battlefield. We're here at the way station, the infamous legendary way station, where the legendary and mythical Chief Ironsides of the Saxon clan defeated Pharaoh Ramses I for control of day one of the Battle of Little Bighorn. And that, my friends, is your True History Minute of the Day, with yours truly,
Colonel Kentucky Coffee Tree.
here in the illustrious battlefield of Little Bighorn, Gettysburg, Indiana. Pennsyltuckian rides by, cat-calling and whistling. Then he sees my beard and he vomits out his window. Ha ha! Times when you're someplace, somewhere, perhaps you're taking a long walk, and then it hits you at the wrong time, at the wrong place, and you've got to take a dump faster than ice cream melting on a hot sidewalk on a summer day. Now's one of those times. But the fact that I am a couple hundred yards from my front door is proof positive that the gods do indeed love me.
Today the gods will decide your fate!